Welcome, dear listeners, to our exploration of the mind and reality. Today we're going to explore the intricate tapestry of our thoughts and how they shape the world we experience. Imagine for a moment the power that lies within you, the ability to sculpt your life simply through the patterns of your thoughts. This isn't just a mystical concept. It's a potent truth that, when understood and applied, can lead to profound changes in your reality. For the first part of our discussion, let's focus on understanding the foundation of thought patterns. Every single moment, our brain is bustling with activity, a constant chatter that determines our perception of the world. These thought patterns are like the grooves on a well-traveled road. The more we think in a certain way, the deeper those grooves become, and the more likely we are to think the same thoughts again. It's a cycle that can either empower us or hold us captive. Now, if we want to change these ingrained patterns, where do we start? The answer lies in recognizing them. Often we go through life unaware of the internal narratives that drive our actions. It's crucial to bring these subconscious dialogues into the light. Let's take a common example, the belief that we're not good enough. This single thought can color our experiences, our relationships, and even the opportunities we allow ourselves to pursue. By identifying this pattern, we take the first step towards changing it. But awareness alone isn't enough. We must also understand the origin of these thoughts. Why do we think the way we do? Our past experiences, the values instilled by our family, the media we consume, all contribute to the narrative in our heads. To change our thought patterns, we must unravel these influences and question their validity. Is the belief truly ours, or have we adopted it from somewhere else without question? Here's where the power of choice comes into play. Every day, we have the choice to reinforce our existing thought patterns or to create new ones. It's like planting a garden in your mind. Will you nurture the weeds of negative thinking, or will you cultivate flowers of positivity? It's not an overnight transformation, but with consistent effort, the landscape of your thoughts will begin to change. And what happens when we change our thought patterns? Our brain begins to rewire itself. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change throughout an individual's life. By consciously directing our thoughts, we can strengthen new neural pathways and weaken old ones. Over time, this results in a shift not only in our thinking but in our very brain chemistry. This leads us to a significant question. What thoughts are you choosing to grow in the garden of your mind? Are they thoughts that serve you, uplift you, and propel you toward the reality you wish to create? Or are they remnants of old patterns that no longer align with the vision you have for your life? As we wrap up this first segment of our exploration, let's reflect on the profound implications of this understanding. Our thoughts are not just fleeting whispers in the mind, they are the architects of our destiny. By choosing to cultivate thoughts that align with our aspirations, we set the stage for a new reality to emerge. Cultivating the conscious mind, strategies for transformative mental gardening. In our ongoing journey to transform our thought patterns and, consequently, our reality, we now turn to practical strategies that can assist us in this endeavor. This next segment is dedicated to the art of mental cultivation, where we learn to tend the garden of our mind with intention and skill. The art of mental cultivation begins with focused attention. Our attention is the sunlight that allows the thoughts we choose to flourish. But in our modern world, attention is a scarce commodity. We're bombarded with stimuli that can scatter our focus and lead our thoughts astray. So the first practical advice is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the act of being present and fully engaged with whatever we're doing at the moment, free from distraction or judgment, and aware of our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. By being mindful, we can observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them, recognizing that they are not us, but merely passing through us. The next step in mental cultivation is to create a fertile environment for positive thoughts to grow. This involves surrounding ourselves with influences that reflect the reality we want to create. It could mean choosing inspiring literature, engaging in uplifting conversations, or spending time in environments that resonate with our desired state of being. Just as a seed requires the right soil to sprout, our thoughts require a nurturing environment to take root and thrive. Another crucial strategy is to actively practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, from deficiencies to abundance. It's a simple yet powerful tool that can instantly change the color of our thoughts. When we're grateful, it's difficult to be negative because gratitude and negativity cannot coexist. The act of giving thanks can transform our entire perspective, making what we already have enough and more, which paves the way for even greater abundance. Let's also talk about the power of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that can help you to challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. When you repeat them often and believe in them, you can start to make positive changes. The key with affirmations is repetition and emotional engagement. You need to feel the truth of the statement to embed it within your subconscious. Now, let's consider visualization. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image or intention of what you want to happen or feel. It's a powerful mental practice that athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers from all walks of life use to achieve their goals. By visualizing the reality we wish to inhabit, we begin to resonate with the energy of that reality. This resonance then acts as a magnet, attracting experiences and opportunities that align with our vision. But here's a profound question for you. Are your dreams truly yours, or are they imprinted upon you by society's expectations? It's essential to ensure that what we visualize and work towards is in harmony with our true self, not a reflection of someone else's script for our life. As we conclude this segment, it's important to remember that changing our thought patterns is akin to learning a new skill or language. It requires dedication, patience, and practice. The thoughts we nurture will shape the garden of our mind and, by extension, the reality that unfolds before us, navigating the terrain of transformation. As we journey further into the realm of self-transformation, it is imperative to acknowledge that the path is not always smooth. We will encounter obstacles that challenge our resolve and test the strength of our new thought patterns. This segment is dedicated to navigating these challenges and solidifying our commitment to personal growth. One of the most formidable obstacles we face is the weight of past failures. These memories can cast long shadows over our present intentions, often leading us to doubt our capabilities. However, it is crucial to recognize that past failures are not indictments of our potential but are, in fact, stepping stones. Each misstep offers invaluable lessons that can refine our approach and sharpen our resolve. Embrace these lessons and allow them to illuminate the path forward rather than shroud it in the darkness of self-doubt. Resistance also comes from our environment and the people around us. As we change, our relationships and circumstances may come into question. Are they supporting our growth, or are they anchors to our past selves? It is not always necessary to sever ties, but it is important to establish boundaries that protect and nurture our evolving thought patterns. We must be willing to assert our needs and, when necessary, distance ourselves from negativity that may impede our progress. Another significant barrier is the comfort zone. It is a space where our current thought patterns have solidified into the most resistant forms of habit. Stepping out of the comfort zone requires courage and a willingness to face the unknown. It is in the unknown, however, that we find the greatest opportunities for growth. To expand the boundaries of our reality, we must first expand the boundaries of our comfort zone, pushing against the familiar limits and embracing the discomfort that comes with new experiences. Furthermore, we must address the challenge of consistency. The transformation of thought patterns is not a one-time event but a continuous process. There will be days when old patterns threaten to resurface, and our commitment wavers. It is on these days that our dedication to the practice of mindful attention, gratitude, and positive affirmations is most crucial. Consistency is the soil in which the seeds of change firmly root themselves, eventually growing into the reality we desire. Now consider this for a moment. What is the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of? How does this story need to evolve to align with the reality you are creating? The narratives we hold about ourselves can either be the wings that lift us or the chains that bind us. It is our responsibility to author a story that empowers and ennobles us. As we bring this segment to a close, let's remind ourselves that the journey of thought transformation is as much about the obstacles as it is about the victories. Each challenge is an opportunity to apply our newfound knowledge and to prove to ourselves that we are capable of enduring change. In the next and final part of our conversation, we will explore the integration of our new thought patterns into the tapestry of our daily lives, ensuring that the changes we make are not fleeting but permanent fixtures of our reality. The symphony of sustained transformation. We have arrived at the final stretch of our journey, where the essence of our discussions must translate into the symphony of everyday life. This segment will guide us in harmonizing our new thought patterns with the melody of our daily actions, ensuring that the transformation we seek becomes the soundtrack to our existence. Integration is the key word in this phase of our transformation. It's not enough to simply understand the principles of changing our thought patterns. We must live them, breathe them, and let them resonate in every moment of our lives. This integration requires us to be vigilant, to consistently apply our new ways of thinking to every situation we encounter. Let us start by setting intentions for each day. Every morning, take a few moments to align yourself with the thought patterns you wish to reinforce. Set intentions that are in harmony with your desired reality. Perhaps you wish to embody more peace, express more gratitude, or exude more confidence. Whatever your focus, let it guide your actions throughout the day. This practice helps to solidify your new thought patterns, weaving them into the fabric of your daily life. Next, it is imperative to cultivate resilience. Life will inevitably present us with challenges that test our new mindset. In these moments, it's easy to revert to old patterns of thinking. Resilience is what allows us to bounce back, to remember our path, and to stay true to our transformation despite the hurdles. It's about having an unwavering faith in the process and in our ability to persevere. In addition, we must learn to harness the power of reflection. At the end of each day, take time to reflect on how your thoughts have shaped your experiences. Celebrate the moments where you succeeded in maintaining your new thought patterns and approach any lapses with compassion and understanding. Reflection is a tool that sharpens our self-awareness and guides us in fine-tuning our approach to thought transformation. Let's also recognize the importance of community. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who support and share our commitment to growth can greatly enhance our journey. A community provides a mirror for our inner development and a sounding board for our ideas. It can offer encouragement when we falter and celebrate with us when we triumph. Seek out those who inspire you, those who challenge you to rise to your highest potential. Now let's pause for a moment and think about the reality we've been working towards. Can you see how the pieces fit together? How each thought, each intentional action is a note in the symphony of your life? The beauty of this symphony lies in its ability to evolve, to grow richer and more complex as you continue to weave in new patterns of thought and being. In closing, remember that the transformation of your thought patterns is a journey without a final destination. It is an ongoing process of unfolding, learning, and becoming. Each day presents a new canvas upon which you can paint the reality you choose with the brushstrokes of your thoughts and actions. Embrace this creative power with both reverence and joy. The journey we've embarked upon together does not end here. It is my hope that the insights we've shared will continue to resonate within you, guiding you towards ever greater heights of understanding and realization. May the symphony of your life be a masterpiece of your own making, ever evolving towards harmony and beauty. And so, dear listeners, I leave you with this final thought. How will you compose the symphony of your tomorrows?